Good day. I know it's very late, but I still want to um, give my reflection on week 7, the creation of a website, and share my experiences and my findings on the whole activity. Now, I couldn't really decide which application to work or which OER to use for the website. I've used before Weebly, and then I decided to go for something different. And Google Sites was recommended to me. Now, Google Sites didn't really meet my expectations. Perhaps my expectations was too high. I don't know. But at the end, I didn't feel that I could be creative there. The problem with it was the uploading of PowerPoints, PDF documents. That was completely, how can I describe it, unavailable. And that created quite a problem for me, especially with some of the interactive activities that I planned for the website. And I know we should have checked it out before. And that happened with my LMS, where I went to check out which LMS I'm going to use. And then you sort of have to start with the LMS to get a feeling for it. And I lost a lot of time by doing that. So I just decided, you know what, how bad can Google Sites be? I do recommend it. It's further on user friendly, but the problem for me is choosing a proper color scheme. You can't do that. You can't change the background to how you want it, and you're very limited with regards to creativity. So that's the only downside for me with Google Sites. Now, I can recommend it, like I said, but you must know what you want, what you are expecting it to do. Now, I've learned my lesson through this experience, and to check out everything properly, to go and read actually other people's or responses to that, people who used it and their recommendations or whatever they have to say about a specific app or OER that you choose. Now, I've also learned how to implement all the applications, everything we've learned over the past few weeks, how to use it, how to use it effectively, and how to use it effectively within this OER. But like I said before, this site, Google site, it, for instance, didn't allow me to use my PowerPoint interactive game that I so badly wanted to put in. So the only option I had was to, it was to convert it, to export the PowerPoint game as a GIF. Now, that's not the best option because you can't pause a GIF whenever you want to read a specific page. So on my site, it is more for the show there. Then it doesn't actually mean anything because you can't slow the speed of a GIF. And the time was just too limited for me to go and create something new, something else. And I made use of links, but all the links I had to put in. I couldn't embed the links, which looks not very neat. A link that's embedded within a button or something looks much more neat and presentable. But I think that's part of the learning curve of doing something like this. I don't really know how I will use this specifically in my work environment, but all the smaller details that add up to the website that you use to make the website happen. Everything I learned that was constructed within that, I will be able to use and implement communication to students. I'm not a lecturer, but I work with students, and I learned how to make use of all these applications to communicate certain information to students. Not all the students, well, like to read, but I found that using something creatively interactive might help the students to at least remember where to find that specific information they were looking for. Yes, it was a hectic experience. I think the work itself is reachable. It's within anybody's reach to do it and to complete it within this time. I just think that the time of year, well, you can't specifically choose the time of year. You don't know what's going to happen at work or elsewhere, and it just clashed a lot with my work. And so I felt that I didn't put 100% in. I didn't. I can admit that. And I would so much like to redo some of the things. I would have done it differently. I would have paid more attention to the smaller details that lacked.